July 2nd. I do not know how much longer I can live like this. All I want is to be able to live a normal life, with a wife and kids who love me. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. Not with my curse. I don't know how much longer I can go on bearing this horrible burden I have been carrying since the day I was born. This mutation that makes me the freak I am. Who could ever love a man like me? If you can even call me a man. What did I ever do to deserve this kind of punishment? What horrible sin did my parents commit to be granted a monster for a son? Why did I have to be born? Ambidextrous. I fear the townspeople are beginning to suspect me. Earlier today, Mr. Blake, the owner of the inn I've been working in these past weeks, caught me writing with my right hand after I had already told him I was a lefty. I was able to talk my way out of it, but it's only a matter of time before they figure me out. I've got to get out of here before that happens. I don't want this to be a repeat of the last town I stayed in. I still have nightmares about those flames. My mind is made up. I'll pack my bag and leave tonight.
Who are you?
My name is Philip, Philip Handel.
Are you trying to sell me something, Philip Handel?
Oh, no. I was just wondering if I could possibly ask for a...
Well, if you're not trying to sell me something, then go away.
No, wait, I was wondering if I could work for you as a farmhand. I've been told I'm, pretty handy.
You want to work for me, huh? Why didn't you say so? Come on in. Hold on. You're not one of them ambidextrous types, are you?
No.
Well, good. And not that I suspected you or anything, but you can never be too careful. Not when you've got a family to think about. Come on. I hate to think of what one of them freaks might do to them if they got the chance. The name's Jebediah, by the way. Jebediah von Georgenstein. Georgia! Ekaterina! We've got a visitor. Come say hello.
Jeb, I thought I told you to stop letting these salesman types into the house. We're not interested in what you're selling, regardless of what this fool told you. Goodbye.
Georgia, Mr. Handel here is not trying to sell us anything. He asked if he could work as a farmhand, and I said sure.
A farmhand? Jeb, we barely have enough room in this house for the three of us, let alone a farmhand. Also, we have a teenage daughter to think about. You can't just let strange men in our house.
Please, can we talk about this in the other room? I don't want to offend Mr. Handel here.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
My name is Philip. Philip Handel. You're very beautiful. I mean,
You're very strange. My name is Ekaterina.
It's very nice to meet you, Miss Ekaterina.
Likewise, Mr. Handel. Mr. Handel, we have decided to not hire you as a farmhand. Isn't that right, Jeb?
Yes, dear. I'm sorry, Philip, but you know how these things are.
Yes, sir, I understand. I mean...
Wait a minute. Why can't he stay? Oh, Katerina, I didn't know you were down here. Why don't you just go back to your room now? None of this concerns you.
No, I want to know why we can't hire him.
Katerina, dear, we don't have the money to pay him, nor the space to house him.
That isn't true. We can clear some space for him in the storage room.
Yes, and if it helps, you don't have to pay me. The only payment I really need is shelter and food.
Please, Ma, let him stay. He's a nice man. I like him.
Well, you're hired. If you're okay with not getting paid, come on, come help me clear a room for him.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Katerina. How can I ever repay you for your kind words?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Handel. Except, may I call you Philip from now on?
Oh, yes, you may, Miss Katerina.
And you may call me Katerina. The miss isn't necessary.
Yes, Miss Katerina.
Well, I'll leave you to unpack.
Okay, I'll see you soon, Miss Katerina.
Philip, your room is done!
Coming, ma'am.
So, how was your first day at work, Mr. Handel?
Oh, it was lovely. You have a great home.
Oh, please, it's a dump.
Oh, no, really, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
you don't need to flatter us, Philip. See, when you've lived like we have for as long as we have, you come to terms with it. This place is a wreck, barely produces enough food to feed us all. I've been urging Jeb to sell it for the past couple of years so he can do something worthwhile with his life, but he's not too keen on change like that. He's a sensitive man. Speaking of Jeb, where on God's good earth could that man be?
Oh, I'm sure he's coming, Ma. Just be patient.
I swear when I get my hands on him, I'll...
Georgia! Georgia! The horse is out!
What?
The horse is loose!
What do you mean? Which horse?
Which horse?
We have 2 horses, Jeb.
Oh, yeah. Oh, both the horses are loose!
Well, what are you doing just standing here? Move, Jeb! Oh, now. That's... You've had a long day. You just sit here and finish up your food. We'll take care of it ourselves.
Georgia!
Move, Jeb! Move! Move! Move!
So, are you from around here?
No, I'm from a ways away.
Really? So, what brings you here?
No reason in particular. I was traveling and this was the first farm I found.
So, where are you headed?
No place in particular. I don't like to stay in one spot for too long.
Are you right-handed?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Because earlier, when you were working, I saw that you were using your left hand.
I was experimenting. I was curious to see if I could do my work with my offhand. That's all.
You are a strange one, Philip.
Well, there's nothing strange about a little curiosity. I mean, it's perfectly natural for someone to just
Philip,
experiment and...
Stop! It's okay. I'm not judging you.
I'm sorry, Miss Katerina. It's just that
No, it's fine. I think it's rather charming you're getting flustered about this. So, do you have any family?
No. No, my parents were, they were murdered.
They were murdered? By whom?
They were, hanged by the citizens in the town where I was born.
Oh my goodness. Why were they hanged?
They did nothing. Nothing at all. Their only crime was having a son who was... I'm sorry, Miss Katerina, this is not appropriate dinner conversation.
No, I want to know what happened.
No, I've already said too much. If you'll excuse me, I'm very tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Philip, wait! You've had a hard life, haven't you?
Yes, I suppose I have.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm here for you if you need to, talk about it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Miss Ekaterina. Thank you.
It's the least I can do. You're a very nice man, Philip. I'm glad you're staying here with us.
I'm glad I'm staying here with you. I think I made the right decision asking for a job here. August 4th. It's been about a month now since I came to stay with the von Georgensteins, and I never thought I'd say this, but I'm happy. I'm actually happy for once in my life. The work here isn't too hard. Jebediah is a kind employer, although his abilities as a farmer are doubtful sometimes. The dinners are pleasant, and I'm getting more to eat than I ever have before. And the von Georgensteins' daughter, Ekaterina, she's nothing short of extraordinary. Every night after dinner, when I've finished all my work, she comes in here and we just talk for hours. Sometimes we talk about my life, although I'm always vague, but mostly we just talk about her dreams and her ambitions. She is brilliant, really just brilliant. I've never met someone whose thoughts are so deep and who is just so kind and beautiful and who
Hey, Philip. What's the matter?
Oh, hello, Miss Ekaterina. I couldn't sleep.
Neither could I. Mind if I join you?
Oh, not at all.
What's it like out there, Philip?
What do you mean?
Well, you said that you've traveled the world. What's it like?
Oh, trust me, Miss Ekaterina, you don't want to know.
Oh, yes, I do. I've always wanted to be able to see the world, but it's not exactly easy for a poor farmer's daughter to travel.
Oh, you should consider yourself lucky, Miss Ekaterina. I've done my fair share of traveling, and I haven't enjoyed a moment of it. The things I've seen.
What kind of things?
Oh, terrible things. Things that are not fit for a lady to hear. People can be terrible sometimes, Miss Ekaterina. They'll hate you for the tiniest reasons, and they'll curse you for the stupidest things. Things that, like, being born with some mutation that you can't help. They will never accept you as one of them. You will be chased out of countless towns and harassed by hundreds of people, just because they're your...
Philip, what's the matter?
It's nothing. Miss Ekaterina, may I ask you something?
Of course.
Are you familiar with the term ambidextrous?
Am I familiar with it? Of course I'm familiar with the term ambidextrous. I've heard plenty of stories of how terrible ambidextrous people are. I've heard how they're all perfect monsters who like to terrorize innocent citizens and prey on small children. I've been taught since I was a child that those freaks are so dangerous that they deserve to be shot on sight for the protection of us normal people. Why on earth would you bring up such a ghastly subject?
Oh, no reason. It's just, suppose that there was someone that was very close to you. Someone that you've grown to trust very much.
You mean someone like you?
Yes. I suppose that we could, say hypothetically, of course, that this person is me. Now suppose that you found out that this person whom you've trusted, who we're hypothetically saying could be me, was hiding this horrible secret. And for instance, maybe they were hiding the fact that they were, I don't know, perhaps that this person, or me, if you prefer, was hypothetically ambidextrous. Would you still be able to trust them? Me?
I'm sorry, Philip, but if you were ambidextrous, I'd get Papa's gun and shoot your head clean off like the monster you were. I like you. I really, really do. But being ambidextrous is unforgivable. Freaks like them just can't be allowed to live. It isn't safe for the rest of us to let them go running around freely. They're a constant danger to everyone they meet. I should know. My Uncle Bill, Papa's brother, he was murdered in cold blood by an ambidextrous man when I was just a little girl. Ever since then, I've known for a fact that all ambidextrous people are evil through and through. I hate ambidextrous people. I hate them all. And it doesn't matter how much I like you, Philip. If you were ambidextrous, I'd hate you too. So, it's a good thing you're not ambidextrous, huh?
Yeah.
It's getting late. I should probably head in and get some sleep. You should too. Good night, Philip. It was nice talking to you. Hey.
Oh, hello, Miss Ekaterina.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ekaterina. It won't happen again, Miss Ekaterina.
Oh, no, you're just teasing me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Ekaterina.
So, what are you doing?
Sketching.
What are you sketching?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, show me.
No, it's a secret.
So, I can keep a secret.
You can see it when it's done.
Or you could show me now.
No.
So, why can't you show me?
Because it's something special. For a special person. Miss Ekaterina, what's wrong?
You're...
Oh, no, Miss Ekaterina, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
No, get away from me, you monster!
I'm sorry, Miss Ekaterina, please.
You lied to me this whole time!
No, please, I'm sorry, Miss Ekaterina. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to get out of this house before I tell Papa to go get his gun. Now go!
Ekaterina, please, don't do this.
Just go!
Ekaterina, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Mr. Handel just raced out of the house in a huff without a word of explanation. What's going on?
Philip, he's
what?
He's ambidextrous.
What?
He's ambidextrous, Papa. I saw him switch hands when he was drawing just now.
What? I swear, when I get my hands on that boy, Are you okay? Did he hurt you? If he so much as touched you,
No, I'm fine, Papa.
Good. But I can't believe this. We accept him into our home, we let him eat our food, and this is how he repays us? He lies to us and puts my daughter in tears. I'm gonna kill that boy. You stay here with your mother. I'm gonna get some people from the town together, and we're gonna make sure he pays for what he's done. Nobody makes my baby girl cry. Nobody. Georgia! I'm off to rile up an angry mob so that we can lynch our farmhand, who is an ambidextrous freak of nature. I'll see you later tonight.
You're what?
I just told you. Ekaterina found out that Mr. Handel is ambidextrous, so now I'm going to rile up an angry mob to lynch him.
What? No. That's ridiculous. You are absolutely not joining an angry mob. That's dangerous.
January 26th. Chased out of another town today. The priest saw me using my left hand after I had told him I was right-handed and declared me a blasphemous servant of Lucifer, and told all the other townspeople that the only way to purify themselves of my evil was to burn me at the stake. I barely escaped with my life.
All right, you can go, but you're not taking that gun.
Why not?
You know as well as I do that you have no idea how to work that thing. You'll hurt someone.
February 8th. Some of the men figured me out and broke into my house last night. They meant to kill me. I'm sure I've never done anything to harm any of them, but there they were, each one eager to beat me to a pulp, furious at me for being born the way I am. I'm in bad shape, but I managed to escape before they did anything too terrible. I will never understand what makes men do such ugly things to other men. I just don't get it.
Fine, I'll leave the gun.
Good.
I'll just take the pitchfork instead.
No, you'll trip and impale yourself.
March 12th. Why do these people all hate me so much? What did I ever do to them? Why can't they just let me live in peace?
Fine, take the pitchfork, but don't come crying to me when you kill yourself with it.
April 24th. I'm a freak. May 5th. I will never know love or happiness. May 24th. I might as well let the villagers kill me. June 15th. I want to die.
Georgia, where's my pitchfork?
How should I know?
I can't find it.
Just go without it.
I can't go without it. The rest of the mob will make fun of me.
August 7th. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I think I finally found a place where I can stay for the rest of my life in peace. The von Jorgensteins are such nice people. Like saints, they've accepted me into their home and their lives without any sort of suspicion or judgment. And Miss Ekaterina is wonderful. She's the most amazing person I've ever met. She's beautiful and smart and kind, and she's the only one who's ever truly cared about me. I've only known her a month, but I can't imagine a life without her. I love her. I love her. I love her.
It's beautiful. Oh, Philip, what have I done?
Did you maybe move my pitchfork somewhere without telling me?
No, dear. Why would I want to move your pitchfork?
I don't know. You just do that sometimes.
Why can't you just take a shovel or something instead?
A shovel? Do you even listen to yourself sometimes? I'd be the laughing stock of the... Oh, Ekaterina, you found it. Well, I'll just take that and be on...
No!
What?
You can't have it!
I'm not in the mood for games right now. Give me the pitchfork.
I said you can't have it.
Ekaterina, honey, this is just ridiculous. Mr. Handel is going to get away if I don't get out there soon.
I know.
What do you mean?
I don't want you to go and lynch him. He's a good man, Papa.
You've got to be kidding me. You're the one who told me he was ambidextrous.
I know, but I've changed my mind. So what if he's ambidextrous? He's kind and sweet and wonderful. And he's done absolutely nothing to deserve this.
You can't seriously be taking his side. He's ambidextrous, Ekaterina. One of their people killed your Uncle Bill. Have you forgotten that? He's a monster, Ekaterina.
No, he's not.
He's a freak.
No, he's not. Don't you call him that. He's perfectly normal.
How could you say that? How could you look your own father in the eye and lie to him like that?
Because it's true. So what if he's ambidextrous? Just because one turned out to be a murderer doesn't mean they all are. He's been polite as can be since he's gotten here. He never hurt a fly. You know that.
Even if he's not a murderer, he is still a freak. He can use both of his hands equally as well. That's not natural, Ekaterina. What if he learned to forge signatures?
Anyone can learn to forge signatures.
Yes, but he could use both of his hands and forge them twice as fast. And what if he played baseball? Can you imagine what having a player who is both right and left-handed would do to the game?
But Philip doesn't play baseball.
That is completely beside the point. I'm done having this conversation, Ekaterina. Give me the pitchfork.
No, I won't let you go kill Philip.
Why are you defending him all of a sudden? Why is this so important to you?
Because I love him. I love him, Papa.
Fine! I'll just take the damn shovel! And you are no longer any daughter of mine.
There he is! Get him!
Before you do what you're about to do, just stop and think, am I really all that different from you? Yes, I'm ambidextrous. I can use my left and right hand equally as well. But that's it. That's all that's different about me. Besides that one mutation, I am just a normal human being. I eat the same food as you. I do the same work as you. I have the same hopes and dreams as you. I feel love the same way as you do. I know you've been raised to believe that all ambidextrous people are these horrible monsters, but that's a lie. I don't want to hurt you. All I want is to be able to be accepted for who I am. All I want is to be able to live in happiness and peace for once. That's all I ask. Can't you dig deep inside your hearts and just find that one bit of sympathy and mercy for me? Let's stop this fighting and persecution for just 1 second and for God's sakes have mercy. Please, please, that's all I'm asking. I'm begging you. Imagine being in my position, being faced down by an angry mob for something you were born with, something that you have no control over, and for God's sakes have mercy. Forget I'm ambidextrous for 1 second. Forget that I'm any different from you for 1 second, just to realize that I am the same as you. I am no different from you. I know I'm ambidextrous, and I know what that means to you. But I swear on my parents' grave that deep down, I'm the same as you. I am the same as your fathers and mothers and children and all the people on this good earth. I'm the same as you because although I can use both my hands, I can still use just one heart.
No. You're not the same as me. You're a freak! Katerina! Oh, my darling Ekaterina. How could I have done this to you? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you. I didn't realize just how serious you were about this boy. Could you ever forgive me for being so pig-headed?
Yes, Papa. Of course I forgive you.
Oh, thank heavens. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost you. And I owe you an apology too, Mr. Handel. It doesn't matter that you're ambidextrous. My daughter clearly loves you very much, and that's good enough for me. You're a good man, Mr. Handel. And I'm sorry for trying to murder you.
Oh, that's fine, Mr. von Jorgenstein. No hard feelings.
Ow!
Oh, right, Katerina. Is there a doctor here? I'm a doctor.
Oh, Dr. Lugosi, thank God you're here. My daughter's been shot.
I know, I watched you shoot her.
Oh, yes, well, could you take a look?
Well, doctor, how does it look?
It's not good. Her hand is completely ruined. I'm afraid she'll never be able to use it again.
No, my baby girl. Isn't there something you can do?
I'm afraid not, unless you got a spare hand lying around somewhere.
I know what I must do. Here, take this and give it to Ekaterina.
What? Are you insane? What's wrong with you? I can't just give her your hand. It doesn't work like that. What do you want me to just saw off her hand, stick yours on the stump, and expect it all to magically work again all of a sudden? It doesn't work like that.
Trust me, it'll work. It'll work because we love each other.
What? That's... No! No! Are you even listening to yourself? Do you have even the most basic understanding of how the human body works? I'm sorry, but you are probably the stupidest person I've ever met in my life. I still can't believe you cut off your own hand. Not only is the girl's hand all broken and useless, you're probably gonna die of blood loss.
Don't listen to him, my love. Everything's going to be okay.
But what about your hand?
It's okay. I'm all right now.